Hey guys, I've been asked to do a couple bow tutorials, so I gotta make some, so I figured I'd just do this real quick. It's gonna be a fall theme ribbon, and this is my very first tutorial. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, if you're watching, my name is Kim. I am the owner and designer of CLK Creations Designs, and I have an Etsy shop and at clkcreationsdesigns.com if you want to go look at my shop. First of all, we're going to use this 2.5 sunflower ribbon. This ribbon comes from Sam's here. So this is going to go on a basic wreath. So my first loop is going to be 6 inches, but I'm going to make my tail, okay? And I got this bow maker. It's an M's Bow and Go bow maker at creekroad.net if you would need a bow maker. I cannot do hand bows. Like, I can't get the technique down. I have to have my bow maker. Well, I got to turn my mat around. Okay. So I'm going to do an 11-inch tail, okay? I just put it down between my pegs. It's got the numbers here. Right there, 11-inch tail. Now I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. And you just twist. Make sure the back of the ribbon is facing up. We'll take that off there. And then I'm going to measure to 6 inches. And then I'm just going to twist again. And I always take my fingers in here and make sure everything's laid out good. Show the back. Make sure the back is facing up. Make another 6-inch loop. Now this is just going to be for a basic wreath. Sometimes I'll do like 2 or 3 loops or something, but I'm just going to do one of each. So we're going to bring it into 6 inches. And then I'm going to bring my tail down, okay? And I'm going to get it to match this one. And I just cut it. All right. And I kind of work with it as I go. So here's what the first loop looks like. Whoop. Okay. And then my tails will go down. All right. Now on for the second one. So this is what we call a directional ribbon when the design goes one way, okay? So what I'm going to do first, and my coach taught me this. I'm in a group called Pearl Circle, and there's designing tips, business tips, everything. We have a little community, and then we also have a meeting like once a month, and she gives you challenges and explains things and Q&As. But I figured out the double thing from her. So it's Little Luxuries NC if you're needing a good coach. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that in just like that. And it's reading upwards. And then I'm going to cut it. Then I'm going to do the same side. Just bring you a little bit over. Just bring it down and cut it. And if you can see what I'm doing inside your fold note. So there are 2 loose pieces there. And then I'm getting ready to make my loops. I'll go in, put it down there again like that, twist it, make sure you got enough over here, twist it, and then I don't measure my other loops. My first ones are at 6, and then I just kind of go in as I go up. So I'm going to go in maybe about 1/2 inch, maybe about 5.5. Twist it. Now this ribbon I'm working with right now, it comes from creekroad.net. Now, here we have a problem. Do you see how this is reading upside down on the loop? It's a quick fix and an easy fix. All you do is just twist it. That's all you got to do. And it'll read upright. Like I said, I'm just going to do 1 loop. I need to bring that in just a little bit. And things don't have to be perfect. I'm learning every day as I go. Things do not have to be perfect. Okay? Don't let bows intimidate you. You just got to keep practicing. So, here's what we have for this. If you can see. All right. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you if I can. Now, here is this one here, and this is where we're going to make our center loop with our bow, okay? So I'm going to bring it down. Bring it in just a little bit. I know my angle's not too good. And I don't have like an overhead. I'm working on that to have an overhead. Make my another loop. Okay. So I want to make a center loop to hide, because I use zip ties to hide the zip tie. So I'm going to come back down again. Make another loop. Twist. And then make another loop and make a smaller loop. Let me see if I can show you. You see how I made this one smaller? That's going to be my center loop to hide my zip tie. Okay. And then I'm going to just bring that down and just make a tail with it. Okay. So here's our bow. Okay. There's our center loop. And like I said, bows don't have to be, like, don't be intimidated by bows. I need my clippers. Don't be intimidated by them. Just keep practicing, because I'm learning every day and I need all the practice I can get. Trust me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my zip tie And I'm just going to put it through the bottom, like so. It goes all underneath there. And then you can use a smaller zip tie if you want to. I just have so many of these 10-inch zip ties that I use. And then if I'm going to put it on if I'm going to put a bow on a swag or on a evergreen base, I use zip ties to put that on, or even a grapevine. This, I'm just going to use bind wire. But you can use Chanel stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you call them. You can use those also if you want to. Get that real tight, and then you cut it. Now, here's what we're going to do. You're going to see here where, see that right there, where I had to cut it to get the words to line up. I'm just going to go in and cut that out. Just make sure you don't cut past the zip tie, because you don't want your customers seeing that if they buy a wreath or something, or a lantern bow or whatever. Just going to cut off all that excess that you put in there. And don't get your fingers, because it hurts. I've done that. All right. Now we're just going to fluff it out. Just keep fluffing and fluffing and fluffing till you get it right. And when you get it on your wreath, if you're doing the bow and you're still working on your wreath, make sure your bow's the last thing that you touch. Now, usually whenever I have 3 loops, I'll take and cut this down. Now I've got 3 tails. So I'm just fluffing it all out here. Okay, so there's a thing called dovetailing, or you can slant cut it. It's either way that you want to. On my thicker designer ribbons, I usually do a slant cut, or I will do a fold up. But this one, I'm going to dovetail all of them. And it's real easy. Just end to end, cut up, and you have your dovetail. Okay, this is a little bit longer, so I'm going to go up a bit. Like that. You see how that? And we're going to do the same with this. Dovetail it. You just fold it end to end. And now you do the other side. These scissors, I got them at creekroad.net. This orange ribbon, I think I got it at creekroad.net. No, evidently not. Must have been TMI Gifts. My 2 favorite is creekroad.net and tmigifts.com. And then there's Craft Outlet. I also ordered from them, but They're my favorites. Those two there. Really, really nice, sweet people. Okay. So you see how that hid, that zip tie down in there? See how I hid that? And now, you're ready to put it on. You can put this on a lantern, on a wreath, just to make a simple bow. But there you go. Just a simple bow. All right. Thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, just leave them at the bottom in the comment section. And if you want to see me do more of an advanced tutorial, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. All right. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Bye.